Here we have a cumulative frequency question. So find the interquartile range, that is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. The upper quartile is 3/4 of the way through, and the lower quartile is 1/4 of the way through. Now, we go 80, a frequency of 80 in total. So the lower quartile position is going to be 1/4 of 80, which is 20. And the upper quartile position, sometimes people think these are the lower quartile and upper quartile, but it's the position where you need to look to get them. It's going to be 3/4 times 80. So that's 3 times this one, it's going to be 60. Okay, we're mostly there. Now we just need to read off the graph. So the upper quartile is at 60. Read along and read down. Lower quartile is at 20. Then we can read off the graph. We've got 52 and 74. So it's going to be 74 minus 52, which is 22. Just a reminder, you get 50% of your data in this range. It's called the interquartile range. It gives you 50% of the data. It avoids issues that the range has, which is the range includes if you have sort of extreme values. Whereas if you know your bulk 50%, you've got a good feel for what's going on in your distribution. You then get 25% above the upper quartile and 25% below the lower quartile. Right, the ratio, the number of students passing the test to failing the test, is 4:1. Find the minimum mark needed to pass the test. So I can see that I've got 4 parts here, I've got 1 part here. So the proportion failing is actually going to be 1/5, because I've got 5 little bars in total. And the number failing will be 1/5 times 80, and that gives me 16. I can do that without a calculator by doing short division or dividing by 10 and then timesing by 2. Right, now that's not my minimum mark, that's the number I'm that have failed. So I need to then do a final line along at 16. This is going up in 2's every time until I get to the graph. And there we have it, I can read off the graph. And I can read that it's 48. 48 or 49 was accepted in the mark scheme.